Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I do a car video, so I was driving home from work today and I decided that I'm going to do a story time for you guys. So a lot of persons when they migrate to Canada, they don't talk about all aspects of migrating and how it can affect somebody who's thinking of coming to Canada. So in this video, I'm going to share how migrating to Canada almost ruined my relationship, almost ruined my marriage. I don't think we've ever spoken about this before. So I'm going to share my own story in an effort to make sure that persons who are just migrating as a family, as a couple, kind of know what to look for, right? So, one of the things that I would like to say is that everybody's journey is different, everybody's relationship is different. But one of the things that I notice is that a lot of times when persons migrate to Canada as a family, as a couple, they always end up separating. And I'm always wondering why. But I think I have the answer in this video. But if you haven't already subscribed, just take a second and hit that subscribe button for me, please. It really will help me out. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up and drop a comment. Let me know if it is that you have experienced something similar, whether directly or indirectly, right? So that's a little bit of a background for all the persons who are new. My name is Dems. I'm a Jamaican who migrated to Grand Prairie, Alberta. Came as an international student and I came with my wife and my 2-year-old daughter at the time. Now, my wife was granted a spousal open work permit, right? Now, when we just landed in Canada, guys, we were not as financially savvy as we as we could have been or probably we should have been. So we pretty much had the bare minimum. The bare minimum. So we had to hit the ground running immediately. So I was a full-time student working 20 hours a week, which was what I was allotted at that point in time. So my wife at the time was doing up to 3 jobs at the time. She was working as a housekeeper at 2 hotels in the city, and she was also working as a cleaner at a casino. So a lot of things was happening throughout the first couple of months after we moved to Canada. One of the things that was really impactful to us was actually going backwards in our mind. For example, we were living an alright life in Jamaica. We were driving, it wasn't perfect, have a roof over our head, put food on the table kind of thing. Coming to Canada now, not driving, taking the bus. My wife was working cleaning jobs, something that she would never do back in Jamaica. So when we came here, we came with the mindset that, anything we need to do to survive, that's what we were gonna do. So mentally, there and then, that was like already draining to know that she's doing cleaning jobs, and that was something that she wouldn't normally do. So our relationship started to be, there was a strain on our relationship. And the strain happens not because of her, the type of job, but because we didn't have any time. We didn't have any time to invest into each other. Because those early months was all about just working and trying to build a foundation. So oftentimes, either one of us would feel kind of neglected. Like the other person, like low key, like the other person doesn't care about you as much and stuff like that. So we're integrating into a new environment, we're meeting new people, we're out there, we're, getting so busy that all we do was to pretty much see each other. And because of financial challenges, of course, you would have a lot of fallout, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements that you wouldn't normally have if everything was okay. And we identified it and we spoke about it, and that was when we started being intentional to, make effort to actually spend time with each other. It doesn't matter how busy we got, it doesn't matter what we have on the table, on the plate going on. We always try to make time to at least catch up. How was your day? I was thinking about you today, stuff like that. But I realized that if we weren't intentional about doing that, we would have drifted so far apart and probably we wouldn't be able to even come back together. And that is one of the main reasons why a lot of persons, after they migrate, their relationship go haywire because of, just you're in a new environment and you have to be hustling, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs a lot of times. So it causes a distance, and if you don't speak about it, it's gonna cause you guys to drift apart from each other and probably too far, so far that you're probably not even able to reconnect, right? Now, another thing is a lot of persons get distracted. a lot of persons get distracted from the goal. So they come, and because there's so many distractions, I mean, like new people, different culture, new things to do, a lot of persons get distracted from that. And because of that, they start developing new interests and interests that their partner wouldn't necessarily be interested in as well. So they start seeking other company to other females, other males, depending on the situation. And then that lead to a whole lot of kind of stuff. So these are some of the things that I think that if it is that you're thinking of migrating to Canada with a spouse, that you should be talking about before you get here. Because especially if you're somebody like me and my wife who spend most of our time together, we are each other's best friend. We're each other confident. It's like we're Siamese twin. We go everywhere together. We do everything together. So if you are anything like us, know that this is a challenge that you guys are gonna have to overcome as well. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna come in front of you where you're gonna feel like distance is being created, and learn to identify it and learn to spot it and learn how to tackle it and deal with it. Because migrating mentally is a big deal. It's a big deal. And too many immigrants come to Canada happy, perfect, good marriage, good relationships, and then before you know it, they're no longer together. Too many. So there's so many factors that contribute to it. As I mentioned, I just listed a couple. But if you are in a similar position, or if you have been in a similar position, and you have anything to share in the comment section, drop it down below and let us know what is it that you think about this particular topic. If you have gone through this, if you came as a couple, and then things didn't work out for whatever reason, drop it and let us know why it didn't work out. Or if you believe that if it is that you are still in your home country, if things would have been better. Another reason, yeah, let's not forget this reason. A lot of persons are also opportunists, which means that they are with the person because they know that the person is planning to migrate or whatever the case may be, and then they use a person to get a foot in the door to migrate, and then as soon as they're here, it's like them transform into a totally different person as well. Guys, just be upfront, just be real, and just be straight. Because the truth of the matter is, Canada is not easy. Canada is not a bed of roses. A lot of times people think that, okay, then once them come off the plane, their life is gonna be transformed. Sorry to burst a bubble, but that's not the case. The truth of the matter is, only you and your effort can change the circumstances. And it's better to do it together than individually, right? It's better for both persons to work together to accomplish the dream than to separate and work individually. So my advice to anybody who is thinking of migrating as a couple is to identify that this is something that will happen. Distance will come in play. Distraction will come in front of you. Also, temptations will come in front of you. But be open and transparent with the person that you're with and know why you are here. Remember the end goal. Don't forget about the reason why you decided to migrate in the first place, right? A lot of times persons forget that. They forget that, hey, you know what? We make the sacrifice for our children, or we make the sacrifice for ourselves in whatever regard, and then they allow distraction to get the better of them. Don't fall into that trap, guys. Don't fall into that trap. On another note, use shout out to all the persons who have been scheduling a time with our Calendly, booking at one-on-one with us. We really appreciate your support, and we really enjoy talking to you guys on a one-on-one basis. You shout out to all of you guys. Enough respect. We really appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a link in the video description. It's called Calendly. If you want to schedule a one-on-one with me, we have so many topics that we cover. If you want to just have a chat with me and not to hear about our journey and how it can benefit you and your journey, book a one-on-one. If you need help with a letter of explanation, if you need help with your resume, if you need career coaching, if you need settlement services, there's so many services that we offer underneath our Calendly. So go and check it out, right? Go and check it out, book a one-on-one, or if you just want to touch base, just to talk to us, just to have a reasoning, Book a one-on-one, man, and let us have a reasoning, right? Link is in the video description. Check out all our other social media platforms as well. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we're on TikTok. The Andersons across all platforms. So go and check it out and give us some love. Give us give us a strength, right? Go over on Instagram, go over on TikTok, go over on Facebook, give us a follow, give us a like. You know the thing, though, guys. Right? And yeah, big up on yourself. 100%. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. We're almost at 13,000 subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Smash a like on this video and drop a comment. Until next time, see you guys in the next video. Peace.